And so what we did was we actually introduced a different trial process to Bonjoro. So essentially, if you run a SaaS product that's heavily inbound lead driven, if you offer a free trial, if you have an average deal size that's on the smaller side, less than 2,000, and your product is easy to implement, then you're more likely to be a customer success driven organization than a sales driven one. And this is the realization we had come to originally when we went through this process, realizing that even though we were only reaching out to customers who had sent 15 videos or more, they still didn't really want to see a demo. And we realized that customer success is actually going to be a bigger driving force behind Bonjoro than sales. And so we actually introduced something that we call the 15 Bonjoro Promise. And it's something that we were really excited about. It's probably the biggest change that we've made since Bonjoro started. And the way our original trial processes worked were pretty straightforward, just like you see with most products, is you have a 2-week trial of the paid plan. Once your 2 weeks was up, you had either 2 options. You were downgraded to a free plan, which is essentially a similar version of the paid plan minus some of the bells and whistles of branding your videos and access to integrations. And then, or you could continue if you'd like to keep some of the features and continue on the paid plan. So that was our original trial process. The new process with the 15 Bonjoro Promise, we actually changed this up, and this was the big changes. We switched our trial process to be that every user either had 2 weeks or 15 Bonjoros sent, whichever comes later. So if you sent 500 Bonjoros in the first 2 weeks, you had as much time as you can send as many as you'd like in that 2 weeks. You get full access. But if you sent 0 or you sent 10 or 12, we actually wouldn't close your trial until you hit that 15 video mark. So we were essentially really putting a hard stop at that 15 video mark. In other words, only the users who were getting real value from Bonjoro would pay for it. And this was a big move for us, not only as an organization, trying to improve our unit economics, but just from a moral standpoint, we had this kind of epiphany that this was kind of how we should be doing it from day one, is that people who are paying for Bonjoro and churning are essentially not getting value from it. And they've paid us some money and we didn't really feel great about that. And with the new trial process, we are now able to guarantee that the users who we've kind of identified as this tipping point of 15 Bonjoros who are getting value, only they're the ones who actually going to be paying for it. It was a big move for us and we were really excited. What happened was immediately our churn dropped by over 60%. It was a big move for us. It was the entire team was really focused on this, and from one major change in our trial process, we were able to see that change.